Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Strombeck, and today I wanted to continue on a subject that I've been talking about now for a while. And one of the themes of that subject is being burnt out, being fatigued, feeling like you're not accomplishing the things that you want to do in life. So, burnout is not a sign of fatigue; it's a sign of discouragement. And so what happens is this. God has created each and every one of us for certain things and he's given each one of us gifts. And so what happens is through life, we don't do these things because sometimes we're too afraid to do them. In my case, I was too afraid to step out of my own comfort zone and get out there and start speaking the truth of health and life that I knew deep down inside, that I had learned through going through so many years of schooling, so many years of bodybuilding and watching my diet and reading up on supplements and things like that. I realized that all healing comes from within. Okay, so that was something that God had given me, a gift and a talent, and it was part of my call and my purpose in life. And so what happened was I had these opportunities to go out and speak, and I was too afraid. So I made up excuses like, oh, I don't know the information well enough yet. Well, just give me a little bit more time. I want to get a little bit more polished with my speaking and things. These were some of the excuses that I used so that I didn't have to go do them. So what did it do? It made me feel good at the time, but you know what? I was running from the things that God was calling me to do, the gifts that He had given me. So what started to happen was I started to get this low level depression. Even though things were great in my life, practice was going well, my home life was great, I was starting to get depressed. So a person that loves to wake up early when the alarm clock goes off and get my day started at, let's say, 3:30 in the morning, I started not wanting to do these things. And I didn't realize why. I couldn't figure it out. And so what happened was I realized that I was no longer using these gifts and I was pushing them down. Okay, I had legitimate excuses, I thought, but what happened was this. I had to overcome that. I actually had to start to get out there and put myself out there, make myself feel uncomfortable, make that sweat come, make that those sleepless nights sometimes because I was so afraid of what might happen. And so it was the best thing that ever happened for me because I started to utilize my gifts and my talents. And guess what? I realized that that's exactly what God had wanted me to do all this time. That's exactly what I was called to do. So I am encouraging you, like I do in all these videos, please start to use your gifts and your talents. Start to go towards the things that you're afraid of. Go towards the things that when you're alone and you do these things, time just flies by. You would do them, you would start doing them tomorrow, even if someone didn't pay you for them, because that's how much you love to do them. But maybe you're at the point where I was, where you'll do them in private, but you won't do them to get out and help other people. You see, in one of these videos I said this, is I was hurting other people. People possibly could have died because of the knowledge that I could have shared with them, and they could have gotten healthy, and I was too afraid to. So don't do what I've done over these years. Start to get out there, put yourself out there, start to conquer some of these fears, because what you'll notice is you're not really, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get hurt because of these. You might get nervous, you might get scared, you might have some of these feelings like that, but that's okay, because when you overcome them, you're going to feel a sense of exhilaration and joy that you probably never felt before, or it's been a long time. So remember, being burnt out is not a sign that you're working too hard. It's a sign that you're being discouraged, and you're being discouraged because you're probably not doing the things that you should be doing, the gifts, and using those gifts and talents. So once again, God bless you guys. I love you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.